What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm back in the shop and I just finished working on this 2021 Denali, and in the last video kind of got it all back together and running. So getting pretty close on it. Just gonna throw the front bumper on and the hood on, but they're at the farm, so gonna try to just fix a couple things on it first here, and then we'll take it to the farm this afternoon. I got it, all the codes pretty much gone except for I have a fuel rail code, and I was looking here the other day, or yesterday I guess, and there's this little fuel rail pressure sensor here, and of course this thing's like $300, but it just has a little crack on where the plug goes. So I should be able to just change this out, and then it should fix it right up and then take it out of limp mode, because right now it's in limp mode, and I think it's because of this, but it obviously must have just got tapped a little bit, because the throttle body and this had it replace this, and it's right behind it, right back kind of down in there. I don't know if you can see the plug end, it's kind of in here, but it must have just tapped the end of it, because you can't even tell unless you push on it, and once you push on it, you can see that it's got a little bit of a crack on it. So hopefully I can replace this, and then I should have no more codes and it will be good to go. And I'll still have to get the glow plug control module reprogrammed, because I did replace that. But I was going to bring it to the dealership and they'll just hit replace, and should take them like 20 minutes hopefully, if they're good, if I get a good guy. If not, they won't be able to figure it out. But because I had some problems with that Camaro, I brought it in because I changed the front steering rack on it, and the guy could not figure it out. And then I brought it to a different shop where I used to work at, and they just programmed it in like, took them like 15 or maybe 10 minutes, and they were good to go. So anyways, I'm going to try to change this out, and we'll see if this solves the problem. And then if it does, I'm going to take it to the farm and we'll throw the hood on and the bumper on and a few other little things that I got for it, and it's pretty much wrapped up, except for obviously I need to blend the paint and also throw the other running board is at the farm, like the auto running board, so we can throw that on. But I still need to fix these couple little dents and blend the paint, but then it's pretty much wrapped up. And I gotta decide if I'm gonna keep these wheels or put 35s on these rims, or go with an aftermarket rim and tire. I'm not sure yet. I do need one more set of rims and tires for one of these trucks, so I haven't decided yet. I found a really good deal on this new account I got for some 22 by 10s on 35s. They're actually cheaper than the 20 by 10s with 35s, so might do that. I'm not sure yet, but comment down below if you think I should do aftermarket rims, or if I should leave the stock rims with just 35s in this. But anyways, let's pull this apart and see if I can get this sensor out of here without taking too much apart. Alrighty, so I didn't actually have to take that much stuff apart to get to it. I thought it was going to be kind of ignorant, but if you look, here's the connector end. I just pushed it and it just popped right off there, so it must have just got tapped, because this got pushed back a little bit. It's pretty much like touching the back of this throttle body, so it's really close, but just right there. And I did get it out of here. Yeah, it's a crack right there, so it's just gonna throw the new one back in, and should fix it right up hopefully. All right, let's just fire it back up here and see if it is out of limp mode. I probably got some air in the system there. Oh, there we go. Oh, so it's showing me. That's weird why it's doing that. I might have to drive it a little bit. Let's try clearing the codes and see what happens. Alrighty, so I ended up having to unhook the batteries and let it sit for a little while, and then hook them back up, and everything actually cleared. So I'm just gonna take it for its first drive here. Gonna take it to the farm. Actually gonna pull the trailer, and hopefully this goes good. So we can go grab the running boards, the front bumper and the hood and everything, and throw them on here. But it seems to be running good, and I don't have any codes anymore except for the ABS code, which is right here. I'm just waiting for the connector end for this one, right? So once I hook that up, I should be free and clear of all the codes. So let's go for a little road trip. It's about an hour, and see if we can tow a truck home too. So I made it back from the farm here and actually towed this Duramax back, because I'm going to be changing the turbo on it, so we'll be video on that in a couple days. But for the most part, I pretty much have this truck all wrapped up. I just did forget the two pieces that go on the hood here, so I'll need to grab them. I just left them in the shed. I was going to put them on here, but I did end up changing out the ABS connector end here, and I also changed this one, the headlight connector end. So the GM one did come with these wires, but I just ended up depinning it and just used the new connector end, so it looks factory. If you look here, it actually busted off that. I don't know if that was me taking it apart or what exactly, but I just didn't want it to fall off on the next guy, or 6 months down the road your headlight comes unplugged there. So fix that up, change the connector or the ABS connector end out there, and threw on some of the running boards back on. So that's all wrapped up, and then the interior is pretty much all finished up here. So I put the last little bit, except for I did, for some reason, the new GM ones, because the seatbelts I sent them away to get repaired to safety restore, and they got lost in the mail, so I had to buy just new GM seatbelts. But for some reason this like cover is black, not really sure why, so I guess I'll just use like that tint spray that I use on two interiors and just change that to black, and that should fix that problem. It should look fine anyways. Or I mean, I guess you could leave it, but it just kind of looks a little strange like that. But for the most part, that's everything on the interior. And the only code I have now is for the glow plug control module. So my brother actually has one of the GM scan tools, so we can actually just program it ourselves without having to take it to the dealership, which is nice, because that's always a 50-50 shot if you're gonna get someone good. And they're gonna probably charge you like $300 is what they charged me last time to do that steering rack on that Camaro, and it didn't even work. So anyways, for the most part, this exterior is all wrapped up on this thing. The rear tip on this, so I changed the end out on this, and it's just a PP, yeah, it's a PPE one, but look how it's like super gold already, and that's only like 500K maybe, if that. So I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just kind of weird that it changed colors so bad already. And then as far as the wheel and tire setup goes, I'm kind of liking this tire size, so might still change and put 35s on there, but looks pretty darn sharp just as it is. And how it sits in, it tows and drives really nice like that. And then the sound deadener I put in the interior, it's even quieter than it was factory, so super awesome there. So that's pretty much a wrap for this exterior of this truck and the interior. So just a little bit of paint work, which will probably all wrap up in the next video. And then also gonna do a price breakdown and reveal on this thing, tell you exactly how much I paid for it and how much I dumped into this thing to get it all back going again, so and we can see if it was actually worth it. So stay tuned in for the next one, and we will get that figured out. And then also I have so many other builds in the process right now, so that's why I kind of had this has got put off a little bit. So but anyways, it's nice to have this thing back on the road and running, and we'll get it all wrapped up in the next video here and tell you how much I dumped into this. So thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one. Peace.